What is going on, guys? MikeDecIsHere. Happy New Year. And today I have a little PO battle for you guys. This is an OU battle I had against WDFAmatt. This team of mine isn't really too serious. I kind of just threw it together just to see how I could do with 6 really hoary sand guys, because I didn't really want to think. So let's get started. I start off with Scarf Landers. He starts off with Sizer. Decide to U-turn out, thinking he's going to U-turn and go right into my own Sizer. I really just U-turn to get some damage on him, and my Sizer is actually the only thing I could really go into, but because it is bulky with leftovers. But seeing how he goes into his Rotom, I have a feeling he's going to Will-O-Wisp, and nothing on my team really wants to take a Will-O-Wisp. I have Starmie, but it can't really switch into Rotom. Go for your Volt Switch. So I'm going to go out to my Tyranitar, who basically is the most useless guy on my team. We're both running Sand, so I'm not really worried about a Weather War, and I just need to really get my rocks, and my only physical attack is Crunch, so this is actually a very weird Tyranitar set. It's actually Crunch, Fire Blast, and Ice Beam. Not a lot of people see it coming, but it's really good for catching off, Dragonite off guard. But gonna go for a Fire Blast on Jirachi. Doesn't do too much, but I'm thinking, okay, I could just kind of fire off another one. Maybe I'll avoid Iron Head Flinch hacks. But he decides to U-turn out, gets a crit. Kind of sucks, 'cause I could have saved my Tyranitar for Death Fodder. But at this point, Tyranitar is fairly useless. I know he's gonna set up Stealth Rock, so I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam, thinking he's gonna do something weird. But he ends up crunching. And seeing that crunch makes me kind of suspicious because he didn't try to do anything funky. I'm assuming now he's just some kind of offensive dragon Tyranitar. So I go for Landorus, going to go for a U-turn, predicting a switch. Goes up to Gliscor, and I miss U-turn. So that immediately tells me this thing is that sub-SD acrobatic set. So going to go out to Starmie, mainly just to break the sub that he's obviously going to set up with the Ice Beam. Luckily I do not get Sand Veil hacks, and he is going to take me out with acrobatics. Actually, in a previous battle I had a battle for a tournament against Delta 2777, and he got really lucky with Sand Veil. It ended up being a great game, but it really was costly on Sand Veil hacks. So I was very happy that I made that Ice Beam, because that would have really screwed me over. But gonna go out now to Landorus, gonna fear the HPI, switch out to Jirachi. I'm gonna go for the U-turn, predicting the switch, go out to Terrakion, and he doesn't really have anything that wants to take a Banded Close Combat. He's got Celebi, but if it's not defensive, it's not gonna take that too well. And clearly not. After SR and Sans and that first one, it's gonna down to a second one. Hopefully I don't get rolled min damage roll, but luckily I don't, and Terrakion is going to take down the Celebi. Now, the way he brings in Tyranitar, I'm assuming this thing is Choice Scarf, because why else would you bring it in? So I'm going to go out to Landorus, predicting a superpower, actually. He goes for the EQ, so that was actually much better on my part than I thought it would be. Obviously going to switch now, because he's locked into a useless move. Going to go for the U-turn. He's going to go out to his Rotom. I'm going out to my Terrakion, because now I know this thing is not Choice, because it showed Will-O-Wisp. He has to switch out. He's going to go out to his Jirachi as Death Fodder, and that's good. Getting that thing out of the way definitely saves up a little bit of breathing room, because we all know how annoying Jirachi can be with flinch hacks and etc. He's going to have to Sizer it now, and I know Bullet Punch is coming, so I'm going to switch out, go right into my Rotom to take the Bullet Punch. I am max HP, max defense, so this Bullet Punch is not going to do jack. So now, I think he's predicting a Volt Switch because he didn't see leftovers. I'm actually going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, thinking I could either burn the Sizer or burn his Switch. Either way, nothing likes to get burned. Ends up burning Gliscor, so I probably was much risky switch than he had to do, but he really had to get Sizer out of there. I probably would have gone to his Rotom if I were him, but hey, hindsight's 20/20, I guess. Gonna go for Hydro Pump, hits luckily. His Gliscor was burned, really didn't matter at that point. So now this is a funny play. We both decided to go for rest, and we're both chest rest. And Penguin X is watching the battle in the chat, and he's one of the big advocates for chest arrest, and he was like, love it. So that was pretty funny. But he's gonna Volt Switch. He's gonna be faster, so he's gonna go out first. I'm actually also gonna Volt Switch, and goes out into Tyranitar, which means I get Switch Initiative. And because obviously this thing is scarfed, I'm gonna go right up to my Landorus. He does not want to switch anything in, so I am gonna go right for the U-turn, and that's gonna take out the Tyranitar, which is very good for me. So I'm in a very solid position. I am now just going to go out to my Rotom, because I know this will lure in his own Rotom and not bring in Sizer, because he doesn't want Sizer to get burned. So now I could switch out to Landorus as Death Fodder and bring in Terrakion and easily take out the Rotom. He goes for a Hydro Pump, he misses. I go for a Stone Edge, I miss, and he takes me out with the next Hydro Pump. So really, nothing happened. He got 1 extra turn of Sandstorm, but honestly, not really gonna make a difference. This Rotom max HP max defense Rotom cannot take a banded close combat from Terrakion, so I'm gonna go for the close combat, gonna take out the Rotom, and at this point it's basically a good game. I'm gonna leave in Terrakion as death fodder. If he decides to predict for some god reason and goes for some other move other than Bullet Punch, I can just kill him. And if not, I can bring in Rotom or Sizers to deal with him, which is what I'm going to do. So basically going to SD up, Roost off to make sure I'm safe, and then kill him. So that's going to beat the game. So good game, WDFAmatt. I'll leave his channel link in the description. He's actually also a YouTuber. If you guys want to check him out, go for it. And I guess question of the day is, how was your New Year's? I myself had a very fun New Year's night last night. I hung out with my friends, had some drinks, got hungover. Didn't get back to my house at like 4:30 until like 4:30 in the morning. It was a pretty fun night. But yeah, that's basically gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Just leave a little rate, comment, sub thingy majigger if you want to, kind of deal. And actually gonna get a crit here. Not really gonna matter because, yeah, I kind of had the game at this point anyway, unless maybe for some reason he got a crit, to which I go into Rotom and Volt Switch and end the game. So, good game, dude. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, guys. MikeDec is out of here. Later.